Hey, everybody, we're heading toward that big weekend that leads into the even bigger weekend next weekend. That's right. You know, the NFL season of 1989 and the Super Bowl, which of course was played in actually in 1990, did not include the Oilers. Oilers of Jerry Glanville finished the regular season 9-7. That certainly sounds familiar, doesn't it? Yeah. Then they lost a wild card game 26-23 to the Steelers, so they were out of it. That also sounds familiar. However, it was Denver representing the AFC in the big game to be played in New Orleans. The other guys were the 49ers. Unlike this past season, the Niners were really good. And their special teams captain was Spencer Tillman. He was also working with us at Channel 2. So we had the inside scoop on how the teams prepared, what they did in the week leading up to the game, etc. And as it turned out, a few free tickets to the game itself. That does not sound familiar. Spence took one of our wireless mics, I think it was the one that we could get to work, and he put it on Joe Montana. We had some great stuff in the limited time we were able to talk to the guys and tape practices. The media event was a big deal then, but it was nothing like it is now. In fact, we had so much fun, it was NFL Films calling our boss back in Houston, telling him they'd paid many big dollars to have exclusive stuff, and it was not fair to have some local yokels like us getting even better stuff. I think a lawyer told us to knock it off, but it was too late. That's right, I took the initiative, and we aired the really good stuff. Spencer got Roger Craig and Larry Roberts to stand together in their uniforms. We shot pics of the two players with my name, as it turns out, on their backs. It still adorns my Facebook page. Of course, if you're scoring at home, we urge you to turn to my Facebook page and check it out. Once the game started, I took my seat in the stands instead of going to the press box. And as I recall, if the game had been played on the ceiling, I would have been in the third row. The Niners absolutely slaughtered Denver. It's still the biggest margin of victory in the history of the game. And not only that, Spencer played with the flu, and I drove all night to get home, and the next day had my shoulder operated on. Other than that, we had a swell time. And that's your Throwback Thursday here on Click 2 Houston. And yes, kids, don't forget to dot that com.